my new two-seater. Got my Cuban links on with a fresh white beater. Cartiers on my face, I got my gun in my waist. I got my 40 on my hip, don't make me shoot up the place. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. I got my haters mad cause I'm getting to the bag. Niggas stop hating on me and get your own cash. Can't let the money or the fame change you. Stay 10 toes down with my same crew. I'ma let me do me while you do you. Blowing money fast like a young nigga post to. Let a nigga pull up talking that shit.
Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of the Cobain Report featuring myself, Rock Cobain, and
T-Mill.
You made it. If you watching this episode will air in the new year. I'm so glad you made it over.
Ain't it a blessing?
The Lord let us make it. All praises due to whatever you do. The universe too. Today, we have some very special guests, some near and dear people to my heart. We got my brother C's over to the left.
What's up, cuz?
What up, cuz? And over to the right, we have entrepreneur life, Mr. BJ Langdon himself.
What's the deal? What's going on? Y'all all right?
A real, true East Side, East Warren representative in the building today, y'all.
Better know.
So we're excited to have you guys back. Today, we're going to jump right into it. We got some stuff to talk about. We don't have a lot of time to get it, so we're going to get welcome back, episode 3, T-Mill. Tell them what you want to talk about, baby.
So check it out. In recent news, we're going to go to St. John's, Florida. What happened in Virgilio Aguilera Mendez, 18-year-old Guatemalan worker, farmer, was there on the phone with his mom, got approached by the police. The police approached him and was under suspicion that he was trespassing. That led to a scuffle, and the scuffle led to the officer, Michael Kunovich, having a heart attack. That heart attack led to him getting charged with aggravated manslaughter.
Who got charged?
Virgilio got charged.
Oh, he got charged. Okay.
So I wanted to see like what everybody thought about, that lawful or unlawful act. If a person is approached by the officers and they decide to get aggressive, how, should that play out? And we're going to show a clip so you'll get a little bit idea of how that went.
So wait a minute. So if I get this right, the police responded to him being somewhere, right?
They didn't even respond. They just showed up. The police just showed up.
So somebody called the police.
He was patrolling, and what happened was he seen, Virgilio out in the parking lot. He was at a Motel 8, nearby. And what ended up happening, he outside on the phone with his moms, and the police is suspicious of him, trespassing, like I said. And he approached him, and we got the clip that's going to show, like, how that went.
All right, let's look at this clip real quick. Uncle Ray, you in the building with us, baby? Uncle Ray, show that clip.
What?
ID, identification.
Yeah.
In the room?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your first name?
Huh?
Your first name?
I'm sorry, I'm speaking.
Okay, do you have any weapons on you?
Huh?
You have any weapons on you?
No.
Well, you know what that is. Turn around, let me look.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
But no.
Don't walk away from me.
No, sorry.
Don't pull away from me. I'm checking you for what? Get your hands away from your...
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
No. I'm sorry.
No, that's crazy.
So from the clip, you can kind of see who the aggressor is, and that's the officer that ended up having a heart attack. Later, two other officers came in response, and they tackled him down. They started tasing him and everything.
Why he being so aggressive with little cuz? First of all, there's a language barrier.
Big language barrier.
He said he don't speak English. He probably is not from here for real.
He from Guatemala.
So he don't really know, like, policing over there might be a little different, right? So
A lot different.
You know what I mean? So when you say no and say I'm running away, they probably don't be trying to, put the work on you like that.
But I mean, you still got to think about this too. When you even encounter yourself a language barrier, they usually be like, oh, no,
well, we black and brown.
Listen, it doesn't matter. They say, but like, no, because they don't understand. They walking away from it. They don't know.
No, they don't.
So you got to be mindful of that as well. That cop wasn't mindful, and he just said, you know what? I'm finna fuck with this motherfucker. I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
And since
or
I'm having a bad day,
we don't really know if he was having a bad day.
He had pork that day.
He told him he don't speak English, though. I think he was about to try to translate on his phone, but the officer wouldn't let him because you see he was going to his phone.
Definitely.
But he kept grabbing him, you feel me? Because 9 times out of 10, he run into people he don't speak English. So he trying to tell him, like, communicate, but he ain't feeling it. The officer definitely was extra aggressive.
He grabbed his arm and then start going in dog's pocket like, nigga, I ain't even got no weapon, bro. I can say no to no weapon. I ain't got no weapon.
Stop being aggressive. He like, I'm not being aggressive.
No, that's crazy. But that just show you, bro, they feel like they got authority over black and brown people regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless.
That's the
Police
issue.
Like they got authority over whoever, whenever, however.
Bro, but they don't treat their own. Well, the majority. Well, it's some. That's a lot though, because there's some African American cops that be playing Rambo too out here.
Oh man,
They do.
Super cops.
It's
I
them
call them.
They'll pull you over and play Super Rambo. Like, don't let them have a white cop with them.
Oh man.
Oh my God, they about to impress the mass. I mean, they about to impress they.
But as black men, you know, we'll start with you. How do you handle a situation like that if ever you've been like, you know, faced with something like that by the police?
When it comes to the police, I'ma just give them their respect. I'ma demand, man. You feel me? Like y'all not finna do. If we gotta, I'm trying to avoid conflict at all costs, but I'm not finna allow them to disrespect me and do no wild, crazy shit to me at the same time. You feel me? I'm not finna be moving my hands. I get pulled over, my hands be up, all that. I ain't with all that. I'm finna tell them straight up. I got my license, registration,
Insurance,
here you go. You feel me? We in Michigan. I got real insurance. I got license. Leave me alone. Yes, this little minivan I'm riding, I got real. I pay every month.
I got real insurance. You
Don't
hear
give
me?
me too much of a
On
problem.
all my cars,
Wow.
we got real
Especially
insurance.
as long as I ain't in the wrong or nothing like that. I'm cool, but I got everything you need. Let's speed this up.
So
let me go about my
bro.
business.
I swear to God,
I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
ain't no kids. We grown men.
Straight
BJ,
up.
you not
straight
capping.
up.
I swear to God, my girlfriend always say this shit because anytime I get pulled over, right? She like, you know how to talk to the motherfuckers because you get out of shit every time. I just got pulled over the other day, right? So I live in Lansing, predominantly Caucasian city. I'm driving on my way home from work. You know what I'm saying? I am speeding because my staff kept me over about an hour just talking to Bobo Splits or whatever, Bobo Splees, whatever you want to call it. So I get to like almost my crib and all of a sudden I see the police behind me. Shit, I turn the music up. I start dancing in the car. You know how I do because, bitch, I got everything you need. Insurance, whatever. I fuck around, hit the blade dance on your ass just so you know I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So, cousin, he didn't pull me over. He didn't stop me, nothing. I get to the crib, he flashed the lights on. I said, listen, bro. I said, officer, I know you already ran my plate, so you know that this is my address. I haven't done anything wrong. I literally just got off work, so I don't understand why you pulling me over anyway. I'm the director at XYZ Shelter, so this is what's going on. Gave him my ID. He was like, no, I was just, it's a black Dodge Ram that's stolen out here right now. Obviously, my car blue.
I
My
was
Ram
about to
blue as
say.
hell.
That's the first thing.
What they got to do with anything?
My Ram blue as hell. It ain't black at all.
You didn't say.
Mine is blue. This is my address. This is my ID. This is my registration. If you're going to write me a ticket, come on, because I'm already tired because I just got to work. I pay the ticket later on. I'm about to go eat dinner right now. But because of how you approach them and you ain't scared, I'm like, shit, if you need to check the vehicle, I'm going to do whatever you need to do, but I'm about to go in this house and eat my dinner. If you want to knock on the door and bring me the ticket, whatever, I don't care. You know I ain't got shit. You can check whatever you want to check. My bag right here, everything you want to check, what's up? But when you hit them like that and you ain't playing like you fearful and all that, it's a different vibe with them.
Oh yeah.
And Caesar,
I talk to him like a grown man, so I'm going to demand my respect like I'm going to respect you. Officer.
Period.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
man.
Whatever you, no problem, ma'am. Whatever.
man. Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
know I'm going to the crib to mine.
Yeah.
I'm going to the crib to mine. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you better hope
100%.
you make it after you get done with my encounter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you what you need. I'm gonna give you your respect, but I'm out. Write the ticket or send me to the crib, but you ain't taking me nowhere. I'm going to eat with my family. At the end of the day, period.
And
What about
that's-
you, T-Mail? Talk to me.
So with me, and I've been approached and had a lot of encounters with the police. And the craziest one, I was riding my bike from work. It's a 3-hour ride. At the time, I didn't have no car, and I got pulled over on my bike. They, pulled me over, got behind me with lights and everything, cuffed me, took me in, and all that, because I didn't have lights on my bike. So that happened 2 more times after that. This was in the city of Dearborn, like a small city in Detroit. And
racist city.
The last time it was like almost like an ambush type of situation. They stopped, you know, and I'm on a dark corner riding my bike. I don't even see, you know, the officers coming. I got my headphones on vibing, and they jumped out like, you know, lights and everything telling me to slow down, stop. I'm like, what's the problem? You know, I had the light by the end, but then they said I needed a light on the front and the back. You know, so anything. But Caesar, what yo
wait,
experience
before you
with
go,
the-
Caesar,
No,
Let's
because I
see.
got a real experience. I was just, you know, I travel, right? And I was just in Atlanta, all right? And I was having a good time, having a really good time. I'm out hanging out with my family. And they told me, they like, don't drive. I'm like, I'm good. I drive, nigga, I'm sleepy. I just got there. I'm tired as a motherfucker. I get about 2 miles away from their crib, bro. And I was awakened by cops surrounding my car. Woken up, nigga. The cop hitting the window like, looking at me crazy like. So I'm like, what's up? Like, I just pulled up like, what's up? He like, bro, I've been here 45 minutes. What's your problem? I said, wasn't I asleep? No, listen. I was like, wasn't I asleep? Give my wallet. With my license. With my insurance. I swear, bro. Guess what? He was like, can you step out the car? For what? You been drinking, I don't drink. I smoke weed. Smoke a lot of weed. You want some? It's right here. I had the weed was sitting there.
Weed is legal.
No, but my point is, like, listen, I'm an adult, man. If you about to give me a ticket, give me a ticket. But what you not finna do is play with me. And that's the thing with these cops, man. Like, some of them be so aggressive that they really need to kind of have that pill. You know, pill of reality.
Or they just need to have more community
It's a pill of
engagement.
reality. And the pill of reality is if I come at you like an adult, like I ain't wake up like,
That's
man,
some
get
of
the
the
fuck
problem.
out my window. No, y'all can't tell me. I'll jump out this.
To your point, that's some of the problem is they don't really have community engagement training. So a lot of times they grow up in predominantly Caucasian areas where they don't really know our lingo. So when we say a certain thing to them, they think it's disrespect because they don't have community engagement enough to know we just saying what we saying in our own tone. But back to what I was about to say, your thing is super valid, right? But what I was about to say, that's the second time your ass done got pulled over on a bike. Remember when we got pulled over on bikes when we was like 10, 11
At the
years old in
school,
Southfield?
Yeah.
We was riding
we was
bikes.
in the wrong, low-key. We was in the wrong. But
They didn't know we was in the wrong. So we was like 9, 10, maybe 11, bro. And we wrote, somebody had said something to either
they
him
called the
or
police.
me.
They called the police. to
Wait,
the
somebody
school.
had said something to him or me. So me and him ride up there on bikes. We got our granddaddy's preacher handkerchiefs on, white
And steak
bandanas,
knives.
and steak knives and butter knives in our pocket, riding up on bikes to the school. Police stop us. Somebody called the police. Police stopped us. This nigga we both get damn near arrested. We get taken to the house.
Low key,
Back
I was
then,
out. I was out.
Yeah,
I was
I got
gone,
caught.
but I had to wait for Cuz.
because I was
he
fat
had
as
got
hell
caught.
back then, so I got
free.
caught. Tramiel was out. I got caught and ended up having to go to granddaddy house, and we got in trouble like a bitch. You better stay off them bikes,
Man,
cuz.
but that was
we ain't got good
But
history,
that
cuz.
was the first time. Remember the second time we was in mom's truck.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy because you had, I don't know if you remember, you had the white girl with us. We got stopped and warned.
Damn, I was fucking white girl.
What ended up is 3 black men and this white girl in the Jeep. They pull us over in Warren, Michigan, another small city in Detroit. They take me out the car. Remember? They took me out the car. Cobain get out the car as they got me in the back of the car. Cobain is out the window with his phone. This my auntie. This my auntie.
This her car here.
Now,
Talk to her.
fast forward. It's
I'd have
been
got shot for that shit.
Exactly. It's been countless, young black men that's been shot
Yeah,
with
I'd
a
have got
cell
shot for that
phone,
shit for sure.
with Skittles and all kind of stuff, that wasn't
for
a
sure.
weapon that they've been like, trying to weaponize.
But see, them police officers back in the 80s and 90s had more community training, bro, because they was figuring out where the crack and coke was coming from. So they was really in the hood. These police officers nowadays, half these niggas just got out of
Another small city in Detroit. They take me out the car. Remember? They took me out the car. Cobain get out the car as they got me in the back of the car. Cobain is out the window with his phone. This my auntie. This my auntie.
This her car here.
Now,
Talk to her.
fast forward. It's
I'd have
been
got shot for that shit.
Exactly. It's been countless, young black men that's been shot
Yeah,
with a
I'd have got
cell
shot for that
phone,
shit for sure.
with Skittles and all kind of stuff, you know, that wasn't a weapon that they've been like, you know, trying to weaponize.
But see, them police officers back in the 80s and 90s had more community training, bro, because they was figuring out where the crack and coke was coming from. So they was really in the hood. These police officers nowadays, half these niggas just got out of, bro, one of my homies just got out of, what is that? The college they go to, academy,
Academy.
police academy. They just, bro, because everybody leaving since COVID. They've been trying to get police officers left and right.
Detroit cops though.
Ain't no training.
Oh, Detroit
That's
cops
why
let
I
a lot of
love
stuff
them,
slide.
bro.
Yeah,
Guess what?
yeah.
They gonna pull you up like,
I love
you got
Lancet
some dope,
cops.
you got some guns.
Yeah, that's all they ask.
Go ahead, bro.
If you got and don't let you have driver's license, you definitely out
Oh
in
man,
Detroit.
you out of there.
If
better
you
not
got
put them
legal
on the window.
license,
they like, yeah, I'm out of here.
They not fucking with you, cuz. They not
I
messing
love
with
it.
you.
BJ, what you think the solution is? Like he said, he mentioned more training. You know, what do you think that would help? You know, as far as like the police doing their job a little bit less aggressive.
They definitely got to start being able to evaluate situations better. You feel me? If a person don't pose a threat, there's no reason for them to be putting their hands on them. You feel me? If they're not getting out of control, they're not being irate, just talk to them. You know what I'm saying? If you about to put them in handcuffs, let them know I'm about to put you in handcuffs. But they be so extra tough. You feel me? Like especially if you wrong or even if you ain't wrong, sometimes they in the D they go get grimy with you. You feel me? They treat everybody like they on some bullshit when they not on bullshit. Everybody not on bullshit in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
No cap.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I understand your job is dangerous, but you can't treat everybody like a threat though. You have to be prepared for the threat, but you don't treat them like one.
And then stop acting like you scared. Every time you ain't in fear for your life, man. You are not in fear for your life every single time, bro. Now, dog then got flipped up and got a manslaughter charge because he done tossed up the police because it's a language barrier.
But
he
didn't. That's the thing. He didn't toss up
the police officer had a heart attack on his own without dog doing nothing back to him.
Exactly. They tossed him up. They slammed him down. They tased him.
He had a heart attack.
He had a heart attack, you know, later on that night. And
then they charged dog
And they
with
charging
manslaughter.
him, yes.
What they charging him with?
Aggravated, they charging him with aggravated manslaughter. Which
Aggravated
is
manslaughter.
yeah,
That's
which
crazy.
carries
Not
which
first
carries
least
degree,
10
not
years.
second degree.
Oh, no, aggravated means life, right?
It does. It carry a life sentence plus,
Wow.
you know,
Not 10 years from regular manslaughter, but aggravated.
plus it's a first degree
Enhancement.
felony.
And then, so guess what? He a foreigner, so he don't got no money for no lawyer.
No,
He'll be
yeah.
a court-appointed lawyer.
Court-appointed. They
it's
working
over
with-
for him.
yeah,
He
it's over.
cooked.
Yeah, he cooked.
Unless somebody stand up,
He cooked.
you know what I'm saying, kind of civil rights activist or somebody who really cares something. Other than that, dog life over with. He
But
ain't
that's
even
the
did
story with
18.
most black
and
and
he's
brown
only
people,
18.
dog.
Oh, wow.
Most black and brown people, we cooked as soon as we got to deal with the system regardless. We cooked.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, your average charge where the Caucasians getting off, you know what I mean, a year or two or just probation, we getting 5 and 10, cooked.
13.
A mandatory 60 months.
Or
Cooked.
Even when you're not, they want you to take probation still.
Yeah.
It's like a very slim chance you finna walk out of there not going to jail or on probation.
Because they just want,
They gotta
only
get
ones their
some money.
conviction rate. They want their conviction rate up, bro.
And money.
And the money.
And the money. Oh, because they definitely going to get there with the restitution
And
and all
the
that.
money.
And we pay taxes, you know. So Caesar, with these taxes we pay, what you think the solution would be as far as, you know, them being less aggressive?
I honestly think we need to spend the taxes on them.
How about we defund the police?
No. How about we don't?
You can't do that in Detroit.
That's the thing.
Detroit can't defund, but there's some places
bro.
that can
The
self-check
thing is,
themselves.
hey, listen, everything is in place.
Some places
for a
can
reason.
self-check themselves.
Everything in place for a reason. We have the police to police our communities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we do, like you said, we do give them the training that they need, then we'll have them back in place. If we defund these motherfuckers, they ain't gonna do shit. Now you got motherfuckers out here killing people, and they like, shit, I ain't see it.
So what we all agree on is defunding the police is not the solution
It's
to
not
what we
the
need.
solution at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's the
Not the
solution.
solution.
Nowhere near.
So everybody who talking that defund the police shit, shut the fuck up from my podcast to yours.
On here, cuz.
We
But
need them.
in the
Now,
meantime,
niggas-
what we could do in the meantime to help us is building that black dollar in order for us to, you know, build some, you know, wealth and more like fundable things within the community. You know, we got BJ here, the entrepreneur. You know,
No, the black dollar is definitely
Yeah, an issue.
it's definitely a hot commodity. If y'all not aware, we spend, I think, 3 times the amount of
Yes.
other cultures.
$8 trillion.
yes,
bro.
yes, it's
said
over $1 trillion.
$8
Yeah,
trillion.
It's over $1 trillion. Like 1.2 trillion. That was like
$1.2 trillion that we spend.
Yes.
Definitely spend the most.
And it's 2023.
And that's spending. That's not saving. That's just spending.
So I'm gonna let BJ come in and tell us about his entrepreneur experience. For all my entrepreneurs out here, this is gonna be BJ's time to let y'all know, you know, kind of about the entrepreneur lifestyle. You can't give up. You got to keep moving. BJ, tell them a little bit about the entrepreneur struggle, man.
Man, for one, entrepreneurship, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. You got to be prepared to go hard every day, even days you don't feel like it. Like, nah, I got a job. I've been working my job almost 2 years. It's cool. It's a job, but, you know, I'm still on my entrepreneur journey, though, every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been on it really my whole life, but lately about the past, going on 8 years, 7, 8 years, cuz it's been. And I do a lot of stuff, photography, T-shirts, podcasting. I'm on this house shit now, you feel me, working on houses. So I'm one of them people, I always been a learner and I always learn how to do stuff, you feel me? I'm going to try almost everything, cuz.
Speaking of entrepreneur life, ain't that your own radio podcast right there that you wearing your own clothing right there?
Yeah, this right here is the Living
your
Life
brand?
and Learning podcast logo.
Okay. Tell them where they can find you at on that, find your podcast and find you at on Instagram and all that stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at BJ Langdon or Pray for Detroit Movement. On Facebook, BJ Langdon. I got a couple of Facebook pages, but BJ Langdon, Pray for Detroit Movement, Bankroll Entertainment, Living Life and Learning Podcast. Yeah, we got the Living Life and Learning Podcast on Instagram too. Okay. And on TikTok, you can follow me at 2_ Entrepreneur Life, I think.
If I'm not mistaken, you make custom T-shirts as well, right?
Yep, I also make custom T-shirts. You know what I'm saying?
So if anybody needs something for family reunions, anything like that, they can get with you, right?
Yep, no matter what they need. Full color, single color, 100 of them, 200 of them, 300 of them, 400 of them. Come and holler at me. I'll get you together for sure.
Yeah, so you said you've been doing you've been in the entrepreneur life for 8 years?
Yeah, just as far as
so a lot of
actually having a service, yeah, 7, 8 years now.
A lot of these new entrepreneurs just started out during COVID, so you an OG at this entrepreneur life.
Yeah, and I'm learning now more than ever.
Yeah?
Now more than ever, especially the past 2-3 years. I've been learning a lot more, you feel me? About
so how important is that black dollar to a company like yours?
It's important. It's all our companies, because it's called currency, so it's meant to flow. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to keep it flowing through our neighborhoods in some kind of way, even though it all can't go into it, even though we could get it to that point, but it need to be going through the neighborhood. But at the same time, it got to be something there for it to flow through at the neighborhood, because what do we own in the neighborhood? You feel me?
That's a lot of the problem is.
What do we own in the neighborhood?
That's the problem. A lot of different foreigners and different people come to our neighborhoods and start stores and start gas stations, but it's not a lot of our own ownership. And then when we do actually own things, like I was saying on the last show, you know, I used to own Dial House of Lansing. When we do own our own things, you know, they don't support.
No,
you know, they don't realize, we as a culture don't realize how important that black dollar is. It's to the point to where some companies literally survive only off the black dollar because the products and services that we provide are tailored to our culture.
Yeah, you're right. Now the thing is, it got to start going both ways, because every black business person ain't on their shit like they supposed to be. So, you know, sometimes they affect the other one. People be like, oh, I'm going to go do this. But you go, like they say, you'll go to McDonald's 20 times and they go fuck your food up. And you going to still keep going. So get dog 8, 9 tries. He might appreciate you.
Ask for extra sweet sour.
The next 10 might be free and the service might be great if he's solid. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give it a try, because we all trying to figure it out. So just give somebody a try. You go somewhere the first time, it might not be that good. At least spin a block. Maybe not tomorrow, a couple weeks, couple months go by. Let me give them a try again. You feel me? Now, if the vibe went right, there's customer service or something like that, excuse me, I can understand that, you feel me? But we definitely got to keep that money flowing. But as the kids growing up, we got to start teaching them how to get the money, though. Yeah.
And that means shopping with our, sorry about that, T-Mail. That means shopping with our own culture, too. We have to take our kids into the stores that are black owned so they can learn who Mr. Ernie. When I was younger, you might be able to speak to this. When we was younger, we used to go to the corner store. We knew who Mr. Lovely was.
Definitely.
We saw Mr. Lovely on the east side. He worked the store. We knew who he was. He was a part of our everyday existence. We would leave our store, go to Mr. Lovely's, grab whatever we was grabbing for our $1.50 back in them days. You can speak to this. You was in the hood too.
And you know that was his crib.
Yeah, bro.
I did not
That
know
was
he
his
lived
crib.
there.
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to Mr. Lovely, real 48214 representative.
But we doing good though. It's just building. It's a process. You know, everybody coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of black owned businesses in Detroit. Like, I just left Atlanta. It's a lot of businesses down there, but I feel like we can do the same thing at home. You feel me? Detroit black maker too. We full of black entrepreneurs and smart individuals who getting money, dealing with other cultures, and bringing $1 million businesses to the city as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what we is. That's why we Detroit.
For sure. Sees how you think we can make that black dollar grow.
Like he said, man, investing back into the community. That's how the Jews do it. That's why we got malls.
Jewish people.
Hey, man.
Look, Kanye West Jr. over there.
Hell yeah, you see my hair? I had it like that. They like, go to the barber.
Hey, y'all, I was calling him Kurt Franklin Jr. today.
But for sure, like, when we put, okay, say if my granddad used to say this all the time. He said, if you hang around 5 broke people, guess what? You're gonna be the fifth.
sixth.
You're gonna be the 5th broke motherfucker walking around. I don't care if one of them got a whole lot of money. Y'all broke motherfuckers. But if you got 4 friends that's really on a level up type of lifestyle, I'll say, guess what? You just gonna be affiliated with. They gonna be like, he rich too, and you ain't got shit. You just following. Okay. But the thing is, that's your community, and they all putting money back into themselves to put money into you. And if you put money into the next one, and they putting money into the next one, I made a challenge with my homies a week ago, and I told them all, like, before the year ends, every day spend $20 on somebody else. Every day, and let's see what kind of blessing come to us.
Oh, for sure. It paying it forward, bro.
No, but it's not just paying it forward. It's paying it where we at. You know what I'm saying? So if I put this money back where we are, that same person where I am is gonna put the money back where we are. That's how we can start it. It gotta start somewhere. Like, we can say it all the time. Everybody say every fucking thing. Everybody talk. We just was talking about that. The New Year's resolutions. That shit be all a fucking mumbo jumbo. Cause ain't nobody doing shit. They be fat than a motherfucker 2 years later, like, and the next year they like.
Unless you like me and you already started.
See, but
I went the day after Christmas. Body. I'm trying to get rid of all of this.
You got a big body.
But like BJ mentioned, you know, as far as we don't learn about it, we not like, you know, financially educated.
Oh, yeah.
How you think, you know, we can make some steps towards
this
like
is
learning
crazy.
more?
And I fuck people up with this. I'm a Republican, bro.
Me too.
So I was raised to know what to do with my funds. I was raised to have a savings, to have a bank
life
account.
Insurance.
Like, to really, life insurance, how to pull from life insurance. Like, you feel me? When my son was 3 years old, bro, he knew how to count, but he knew how to put away some of the 100. Like, it's all about man, listen. And the ones that wasn't taught is because they probably didn't want to learn. They probably was running away from knowledge, and that's usually what it is. Like, we run away from knowledge because it's always in front of us, you know? Like, so when motherfuckers be like, oh, yeah, we're not taught. They didn't teach us this. It's like, did you sit there and listen? Or did you skip fucking 400 days? Or did you try to get her number and go fuck her and have a baby? Or, because, hey, listen, decisions and choices, it falls on us. Like,
100%.
It falls on the human being. Like, so if my mama didn't do it, that don't mean I ain't had to do it. If my mama and daddy didn't do it, guess what? I'm about to try it because they done.
Oh, my mom.
For sure.
I feel like that's how my kids are. My son is the same way. My son has watched me punch in the clock his entire life. He'd be 19. He's watched me punch in all 19 years. And my son is literally an entrepreneur at heart.
100%.
We've argued since he was 16 years old about him getting jobs and all this. He like, nah, I'm going to play football. Nah, I'm going to sell clothes. Nah, I'm going to do this. Now he's starting his own clothing line. I think it's called Eternity something. Something. It's coming though. He sent me the clothes.
Shout little cuz out.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Greg.
Shout out to
he
Baby
growing,
Bang.
doing his thing.
I don't blame him. He got the right idea.
It's called Eternal Serenity. So shout out to Eternal Serenity.
Eternal Serenity.
It'll be dropping soon. He sent me some of his cutoffs and shirts and stuff. So some of these kids are entrepreneur, and you know, I'm not against, like I said last week, I'm not against the entrepreneur life at all. I just feel like sometimes some people need to punch in because the entrepreneurship doesn't work for everybody.
100%.
Some people are more of fast-paced life. Some people don't have the diligence. Some people don't have the stick-to-itness, where they're like, I'm going to just stand by this no matter what. But in my case, like I said last week, I got kids that rely on me to make sure things are done, so I can't wait to sell a bundle of hair. Yeah. I have to make sure that things are happening no matter what, and sometimes that entails you punching into a clock, right?
That's right.
So entrepreneurship, I am all with it. We brought one of the best entrepreneurs that I know. BJ literally is up 24 hours sometimes on the internet promoting, pushing, promoting other people's brands. You know, he is one of the best entrepreneurs. So I want y'all to tap in with him. All the Cobain Report fans, supporters, stick, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to call yourself. You want to call yourself a partner, whatever. Go follow his brand. Follow his podcast so that you guys can see where he's going and help you guys in your entrepreneur life, okay? T-Mail, what else you got for us today, my baby?
So we're going to go off into some of these antics that been going on in church.
Allegations.
Some of the allegations and
Allegations?
I'm not going to address this.
Wait a minute, wait. And we about to talk about what I think we about to talk about.
We're going to allegate on the allegations.
No, it's called, we going to delegate on the
We
allegations.
don't need to delegate on that delegation.
So listen, T-Mail,
Ricky, man.
stop playing with us, bro. What are you talking about?
so we talking about the honorable T.D. Jakes.
T.D.
No,
Jakes.
no,
Wait.
we gotta change his name.
Are we about to? Wait.
Floor man Randy Savage.
No. So wait. Are we talking about the bishop in Dallas?
The Bishop T.D. Jakes.
We're not gonna say his name. Are we talking about the bishop in Dallas?
Yes.
Okay.
The Potter's house. We talking about
So
the
the
Potter's
bishop
house.
in
Cue it up.
Dallas.
Pound Town. We're going to Pound Town.
So wait. So before, Jesus Christ. So before
Sexy Red, what you doing out here, cuz?
before we approach this topic, I would like to put a disclaimer out. All of these allegations are alleged, okay? So we're going to start this out with Uncle Ray playing a video for us. Uncle Ray, cue the video, and then we're going to come back and talk about the Potter's House pastor, Bishop, Power by T.D. Jakes.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time. So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button. Right there. Log off. There is no show here. In the Gospel of St. Matthew.
In that video, T.D. Jakes was basically addressing some of the allegations. He didn't go off into it. He just basically, said he wasn't going to address a lot. But it's been a lot of stuff, swarming around online. And one of the things was about, him attending a party, but we all mostly have grew up in church or been in church. We're going to start over here with Caesar this time.
Wait. We cannot just roll into that like that. So, wait. So, what parties was Dog attending?
So this party, it was a birthday party, that he was at Diddy's.
You said who?
It was a birthday party.
Did he?
Where?
Yeah, he was at Diddy's birthday party.
So Diddy had a party and T.D. Jakes was on.
Yes.
Hey, hold on. You're not saying Diddy, not Diddy Hatton. You
Puff
saying
Diddy.
Puff Diddy. Okay. All right. We ain't saying
fucked
Diddy,
around, have a party
not
too.
Dietrich.
Nah,
We
Diddy.
said P. Diddy.
Love. We talking about love.
So wait. Slow down, cuz. Hold on. So Puff Daddy had a party,
Birthday party.
and invited Bishop
T.D. Jakes.
of the Potter's House to come to his birthday party. And what happened?
It's a lot of stuff that they claim that happened.
What they saying happened?
Well, they
They
said he
blamed it
had
on
sex with
alcohol,
men.
didn't they?
What blame T-Pain said they blamed it on alcohol, BJ? Hold on, Bishop better not have been. He better been just drinking communion juice. Wait. So go ahead, explain what's happening. What?
They said he engaged in sexual acts with men.
With men?
With men.
Bishop T.D.
Oh my
Jakes.
God.
The Potter's
Sarah
house.
Jakes' daddy.
Not my TD Jakes.
Sarah daddy.
Yo, T.D. Jakes.
Well, nah.
He did what?
He engaged in some sexual acts with men at a party, Diddy's birthday party, and they're alleging that it was more than one, these activities. So
Wait a minute. So they saying T.D. Jakes was going to Pound Town at a Puff Daddy party. It was with girls, right?
well, it was girls there, but for whatever reason, they said he was with men.
Wait.
Oh, my
So
God.
he allegedly was at Puff Daddy's birthday party, having his own private party with men.
With me.
Not female.
No,
Not
that's
women.
not what they said.
What did they say?
You taking it out of context. Talking
Okay.
about he had his own private party.
So-
It never said privacy. It said he was at a P. Diddy's sex and drug party. Because if
Sex
it's
and drug. I don't think TD Jakes doing no
Sex
drugs.
and
I didn't say that. Listen,
He not
but
doing drugs.
Listen, but if you in Hollywood and
He
you
not
at
telling.
these parties, I don't give a fuck if it's Diddy. I don't care who it is. If you in them heels and you at them parties, my nigga.
So what I didn't announce
You
is
ain't
Chris.
praying. Is what
Chris
you
is a
saying.
road
You're
manager
not just
for a
praying.
lot
No,
of
it's-
industry artists, right? So I'm not gonna say the industry artist names that he hangs around or that he's with, but he's a road manager. So when he speaks from the Hollywood aspect, he's coming across. He literally lives in LA, so he's talking from a different point of view. So when
And
his
I
views
run.
and his views and opinions are his own as well, not the show's. But come on, we listening. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I still run from half of this stuff, man. Like, I honestly have to go in this shit prayed up. Like, I really have to pray sometimes, bro, because them spirits are real, bro, and they'll attack you.
In them parties?
Parties walking down the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when they saying that, your mom used to tell you, she used to always say this, everybody ain't lying on you, not saying the same thing. Everybody can't say the same thing lying unless they know one another.
I saw a clip the other day where Mace was like, they asked him, "Hey, Diddy about to drop a gospel album? How you feel?" And Mace was like, "Can RuPaul drop a gospel album?" Like, wait a minute. So are you saying like just a sinner can drop it, or are you saying because it's sexual?
No, he said they was
innuendos
gonna feature on the record together. Hey,
So they equating Puff Daddy to RuPaul. So basically, TD Jakes went to a RuPaul style party in the hood streets. Thought process.
hey, but
So-
I
so-
feel like he did it.
Growing
Wait.
up
He
in
did
church.
what?
I feel like he went to the party.
He went to
Oh,
the
he
party, but that don't
definitely
mean
went
he
to the party.
No,
that don't mean he
definitely
slept
went
with.
to the party.
Ain't there another video you got?
Did
Yeah,
y'all know
when
they
he
was
led on
friends though?
Cuz.
Anyway, did you know Bishop and Puffy was friends?
Why would you be friends
Not
with Puff
at the
Daddy?
party.
I mean, I never knew. I mean, I know they both.
That's his spiritual
I never
advisor.
knew, but
That's his
I didn't know
spiritual
that was his
father?
boy
That's
though.
his spiritual
I
advisor.
never.
That's his spiritual father.
Yeah.
So we didn't already talked about
that's his
y'all having
pastor.
spiritual fathers out here. So if Diddy's
Ain't the spiritual advisor a spiritual father as well? I guess.
is that his mentor? Because that word's been tossed around a lot lately.
Maybe he fly to
Everything
Dallas
been
every
tossed
week to go to
around this
church.
motherfucker.
Everybody's being tossed around.
Or once a
apparently.
month. Maybe he a member of the Potters or something. Maybe they.
Diddy was sending checks to Reverend TD.
Hey, but look, I feel like, hey, listen. Stop talking about Diddy. Diddy didn't do it. We talking about TD Jakes.
And TD Jakes
And
said,
no, but the thing is, because this church,
right,
and I was brought up in church.
we all was.
And I was brought up under Bishop Clarence B. Hatton. I don't know for real though. And I hope this, and we ain't edited nothing. I was brought up under apostolic doctrine, right? And I'm not as churchy and I'm not as religious as a lot of people, but I was brought up in that. And I understand it. And I understand what being a militant man is. And being a militant man is, I don't need you to make God successful. That's militant. Like, so if we going outside of that, man, if they can say that about you, and if you've been in them places and they can say that about you, I believe it. Because guess what? Only thing I ever heard about my uncle is that's a cold motherfucker.
Yeah, but they don't nowadays, man, these preachers is a little different, bro. You got the dudes who be hanging out with Justin Bieber and all them kind of cats. Like, they want to be seen more as regular people now versus as being held up on that pedestal of being a pastor. Now, do I feel like he should have been at Puff Daddy's party? Yeah, but
No.
if that's the homie and he tithing, then you just say, hey, come out. But as a pastor, you're supposed to use discernment. My father is a pastor, and he's always been invited to certain places, and he don't go to everything he's invited
Not at
to
all.
because of perception is sometimes reality, right? Mm-hmm. Doesn't always mean this is accuracy. It's just sometimes what is perceived. But I want to get into the second clip that we got on TD before we move on. Let me see what else you got over there. Uncle Ray, play the next video for me.
You showing Puff House?
exactly. So
He's at the party on that video.
Oh my God.
So
he
at
got
that
his glasses
video,
on.
he's at the party, which he already stood up in the pulpit and said, you know, whatever y'all heard was a lie. You know, so I don't know if that's what he was talking about, but it showed he was at this party. You know, BJ, I know you've been in church, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever...
Would you like your pastor hanging out with Puff Daddy and being called a power bottom?
Not the power
Bishop looked.
bottom.
He looked like he was turned. I thought, he
Bishop might be off the
he looked like he
Ciroc.
was ready to go.
He was off the Ciroc.
He was turned. He looked
Allegedly,
active.
he was off the
He
Ciroc.
did. He definitely did.
He was off the Ciroc for sure.
I don't mind
Allegedly,
nobody
he was off
drinking,
the
though.
Ciroc.
I don't mind
Yeah.
the pastor doing his thing. Guess what? Because the Bible, we gonna go biblical if we can.
Come close to the mic.
The Bible says that gifts and callings come without
Without repentance,
repentance.
yeah.
So, bro, we can be outside doing the worst shit in the world, bro, and have the craziest word in our belly. So I don't put nothing past anybody.
So is that why he said no matter what happened, he can repent? That's what he said. No matter what happened.
And he said it, and that goes back to the ain't no sin bigger than no other sin.
So I'm
which
gonna
it really is.
I'm gonna take a round. I'm gonna take a
It
vote.
really is.
I'm gonna take a vote.
I
It's
agree.
four. It's
I
four
agree.
of us here, and Uncle Ray equals 5. I'm gonna take a vote. Do you believe he was in the parties having a power bottom session? Not if he was just in the party, but do you believe the allegations allegedly?
I really ain't seen much on it, but I mean, it just don't look good. I don't know what that man was in there doing, but it just don't look good. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's a 1 for yes. So basically, that's a yes.
I'm just saying, it just don't look good, cuz I don't know. You know what
So
I'm saying?
BJ, we gonna go with BJ as a yes. BJ believes that Bishop was in there doing the things that he's allegedly accused of. Caesar, let's go with your vote.
I don't want to say Bishop was in there being a power force, but
A powerful force. He was being a powerful force.
That's something crazy just to make up though out of nowhere
Out
though.
of
Like you know
nowhere.
what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man,
Like
like
out
I
of all
said
the stuff
again,
in
Bishop,
the world.
but hold on, but Bishop's career has been spotless pretty much though.
hey, listen. Oh, can I go back to this? I was talking to Jamel about.
So
this.
your vote is yes.
No, because this goes into my vote.
Okay.
I was just telling him before we came on air about it was a young girl about a year ago. Okay, I can only paraphrase, but she was actually talking about a prophecy that she had, and she was like, "Oh yeah, and Bishop T.D. Jakes, you gonna go down off of allegations of all the things that you've been hiding."
Damn,
Bro,
So somebody
and
called
this shit
this
is
out
a
already?
year later, bro, and
And
that
it
shit is
happened.
really happening. So, like right now, I'm like, hold on, now I'm not just looking at it from a carnal eye. I'm like, this is a spiritual eye, cause listen, hey, how this come out and then this came out, like, cause she said exactly what was gonna happen, and it's happening, like bro, like in 1, 2, 3, baby, it's happening like
said
that.
it was
so
a year
listen,
ago.
1 year ago, bro. So listen, TD.
Tighten
Power
up.
down, man.
Tighten up.
Yeah.
Vinegar.
Tighten up. Okay.
What could I say? That vinegar tighten that pussy,
So
man.
wait a minute.
Oh.
Snap that onion back. Okay, so listen, we got 2 votes for yes. T-Mail, what's your vote?
You know, I'm not going to just go with what everybody's saying either. Whatever it is that he did at the party is his business, but I think he should come clean for whatever it was for, you know, his congregation. He leading a lot of people. I'm not going to just say he did it, but I do know he was at that party. It was, the clip showed it, you know. So what he did at the party, you don't know.
So we
You
got
think
3 votes.
Cobain?
We got 3 votes for yes.
You can say it.
All right. My vote is I'm gonna be the different nigga here. I don't believe he was getting tossed up. I believe that he understands how big and how valuable his brand is, and he's not dumb enough to make those kind of decisions. So what I'm gonna say is these are allegations that have been levied against Bishop. And until I see video footage of him getting power bombed, I'm gonna be the one person that says I don't believe it. So we got 3 votes for yes, 1 vote for no. What do you vote? That's what matters. Leave it in the comments of what you believe. If you think that TD Jakes has been the things that he's been accused of,
I just don't want to see that video.
probably
Yeah,
look like
bro.
a honey baked ham.
No,
Just
honey
tossed
baked
up.
ham, no. The Caesar, the ape.
Ooh, that's your name. Okay, so listen.
No, it ain't no more.
What I'm gonna say is,
They said
I
that
don't
Bobby Brown,
believe.
y'all.
I don't believe. I'm gonna say 3-1. So I'm gonna be the lone standout. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, and if I'm wrong, I'll be proven motherfucking wrong.
They said
So
it's
we-
Bobby Brown.
So
We
you're going to
gon-
go politically correct.
I'm gonna go politically correct. I'm gonna open up this last couple minutes for everybody to be able to kind of say what they want to say, get a final shouts out, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna wrap up episode 3 of the Cobain Report. I'm gonna start with Caesar. Go ahead, say what you feel like you need to say to the Cobain Report crowd, supporters.
Hello, supporters. It's your boy C's. I'm glad I was invited today.
Not the Teddy Pendergrass
But
voice.
the thing is, if we talking about what's real, let's stop acting like we don't see what's real and make our own realities a reality when it's not reality. That's our fault. Stop blaming your mama. Stop blaming your daddy. Stop blaming your pastor. Blame yourself. Look in the mirror. Michael Jackson said it. Be the man in the mirror. For real. So TD or whoever. And I think sometimes God opened up the door so that everybody can see the mirror. Like everybody got to look in that mirror. So he got to use one person that's on top of the world so everybody can actually get the point. Like, listen, bro, it ain't snow. It's December. It hasn't snowed. It's warm outside. Y'all better get your minds together. Get your heart together. I love y'all. Shout out to Cobain.
BJ, give us your final thoughts.
Shout out to the Cobain Report for having me. It's your boy BJ Langdon. Pray for Detroit entrepreneur life. Host of the Living Life Learning podcast, man. We going to start the year off great, man. 2024, man. Just do you, man. Just stay in your lane. Do what works for you, man. Your business, man. And keep God first. Believe in yourself. And like I tell them every day, man, just bet on your motherfucking self. You feel me?
T-Mail, give me your final thoughts and New Year's salutations.
Hey, Happy New Year to everybody, 2024. Hope it's a great year and blessings pour out to you all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I'm going to take it over to Cobain, let him close it out.
Man, we appreciate y'all for popping in again with us, episode 3. We growing together. We going together. We going to turn this up together. Local podcast. Y'all tune in for episode 4, all right? We coming back soon. And as I always say, it's a rap, bitch.
Stay 10 toes down with my same crew. I'ma let me do me while you do you. Blowing money fast like a young nigga poster.